happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM23 series where we look at young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on the course of their careers, how they develop, so you guys get a bit of heads up before you make that purchase that you may be considering, and also maybe find some players you don't know about that maybe are players that fit exactly what you're looking for. So, as always, don't forget, if you're excited, to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well for daily FM content. And check out Let's Play channel down below for Elden Ring Daily as well. If you've got a player you want me to look at, two things you can do. Leave his information in the comment section with as much detail as you can. Name, position, age, club, all that stuff. Or join Discord and you can add me directly, and that'll be even a better way of getting the name to me, because that will mean that I get notification on Discord at the bottom of the screen. I know someone sent a message, I can check it out and find it easier. I have a list of players I'm working through, quite a long list of players I'm working through, but obviously your players will be able to start. I'm going to try and get through a load of players ASAP. But this is not a daily series. This is videos when they're ready to go out. So don't expect it to be daily. They may be daily, depending on if I can get videos recorded in time. So today's player is Dion Drena Beljo, a young Croatian striker who's currently at Augsburg in Germany. He's just signed for them this summer, so we can't do a transfer fee negotiation on him. Now, he's mainly a striker. He likes to come deep to get the ball, so obviously deep line forward is what you're going to naturally associate with him for his positioning and role. But look at the finishing already, 15 finishing already, good first touch, good passing, good technique, decent physicals as well. Already at 20 years old, looking like a very promising talent. He's got potential rating 160, which is obviously set to hit on here for you. I've done a scout report for you guys as well. Obviously, we can't negotiate transfer fee. There's no release clause in his contract as of right now. But we've done a scout report anyway to give you some idea. Again, I always do Man United, just for sake of consistency. Interested in a loan deal. I doubt they want to do that anyway. But he's good in the air and he's fairly consistent. And down here you got, agent. He's agent high fee, crossing he's improved, British striker, and would need to learn language. Nothing there really concerning me as of right now. Now look at his tactics screen here. As you can see, we've got comes deep to get the ball. He's got a very strong left foot and a reasonable right foot. So not bad on either foot. Obviously, for his left foot like me. Could he be a winger? I wouldn't say do that, because he needs to get the ball deep line forward. The idea being, if you go back to tap the screen here, what I did with my Tottenham series, he drops into here in his areas here where the AMC is, and your wingers inside forwards get in there. That's what I did with my Tottenham series. And it worked quite well. Go check that series out, by the way. So yeah, just signed for them. For how much they paid for him again? £2.6 million. That's a really good deal for them. But let's see how it gets on the first few years. Alright folks, so he's still at Augsburg at the moment, but interestingly, we've got information on his contract. He's looking at his options. This seems to be a very common thing this year in Football Manager. I don't know if you agree, but it seems like I can get it quite a lot in my saves. Relatively the same stats over the course of technical, mental and physical. I do feel like the only ones that increased really are the finishing, the flair. I think jumping reach is a bit higher. I don't think that was that low. Obviously, these will develop a bit further, maybe down the line. 6'5", got to mention about 6'5". I'm 5'8", and I'm relatively tall, so gives you an idea. 6'5". Jesus, he could probably, should be good in the air. At 6'5", he should be good in the air. 16 finishing, yeah. So let's look at his injury record to see how that's gone over the last few years. And there's only one injury there for hip injury for 4 months in training. Apart from that, it's actually pretty okay. Now, as he played a lot of football for Augsburg since he joined, so first year he didn't play much. Next year he got 12 goals in the Bundesliga. Then he got 7 in the Bundesliga, and then this year he's got 12. So he's getting the figures in Bundesliga. Bundesliga 2, sorry, down there. I apologise. But Bundesliga, he's still getting 7 goals that season and 12 in that season. So what how many goals is that? Like 20 goals in 2 seasons in Bundesliga for a side that's been relegated in that time as well. Ain't bad. Now, release clause, there's nothing in there. Obviously, it looks like he's going to leave on a free. There's no guarantee of that, of course, but there's definitely a possibility. Now, definitely more of a striker here. I don't see any way you can make him a winger. I just don't really got the pace and dribbling to do it. Dribbling's not terrible, but that trait there still means striker for me. And I think, Wolfsburg, he played 88 appearances and got 31 goals. So it's about, it's not a goal of the game, but it's not far off it. Obviously 40 and 20 would be 80 and 40 would be a goal a game. So it's a bit off that, but it's not terrible. Again, with a team that's been relegated as well, obviously been a factor. So where do you think he goes? I think he goes to like somewhere like, I reckon he goes to like a Spanish side. That's my prediction. Let's see what happens. Right now, you will say, "Oh, you knew that already." I did do the simulation, but I completely forgot. So either I remembered back in my head or something. It's going to La Liga. It's either that or Premier League side. It was one of the two I was going to predict. So let's go Madrid and straight away look at the mental stats. 17, 6, anticipation, composure, flair, and off the ball much higher. That's key when he's coming to get the ball. Good different range, good balance, pace not great, but good strength there. Finishing 16, technique 16 as well. He's definitely got an eye for goal, clearly. I want to see how this has gone. So, Wolfsburg did actually keep him in the end for a bit longer. 12 goals that season. Then they got 10 that season. Then they got 27 and 10. Then they got 3 and 3. Went to Wolfsburg and got 5 goals. Got 5 goals for £20.5 million. Injuries. Okay. So again, nothing there really concerning, other than that big injury down the bottom there, which is obviously not ideal. Now, contract, again, it's La Liga, always really high. Look at the number. I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you guys are thinking. I know you guys. You're thinking that could be a bargain, aren't you? That's what you're thinking. When you see that number there, you're thinking bargain, aren't you? No? Okay. Anyway, already you can see he's got amazing talent here. £20 million I think is not a bad deal for him either. I think that's arguably slightly underpriced. I'd say 30 million is what I'd willing to pay for this guy. Maybe slightly more based on add-ons and what have you. But really got an eye for it here. Eye for a goal. Hopefully, more first-team football at a bigger club, more stable, will help him. Because you look at the Wolfsburg seasons, been relegated twice. He scored 10 goals in the league. You can't really fault him. You could argue could get 20, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I want to see how he does in La Liga. Let's find out. Well, he's gone to Porto, and holy moly, look at those technicals now. 17 finishing, 16 first touch, penalty taking 16, technique 17, mental stuff is the same, physicals relatively the same as well. Same player, he's banging the goals in Porto. To be fair, look at the ratio for goals that he's done. He's basically got a goal over the game. Because it's 32 and 14. It's good as a goal over the game. Injuries, again, we'll check it for the sake of continuity. And that is okay. There's nothing there to worry about, in my opinion. So, as we did £20 million, he got 6 goals next season, then 5, then 0 that year because he didn't play, barely played. Because he went to Porto. Straight away, 19 goals in 30 appearances total, and then 25 in 42. But this guy could do it in the Premier League right now. He really could. If he went to the Premier League now, he could definitely do it. Now, is this a guy that's a slow developer? In terms of it, again, it's only one simulation that I've done with this guy, so I don't know if he's the same in all simulations. But definitely somebody that's he's not amazingly quick, but he's got that height, he's got that jumping reach, he's got the good composure and finishing technique, and penalty taking is good as well. He's got eye for goal. I think you just got to be patient with him. But I think what's happened with Atletico Madrid, I think here is they've just signed. Let's look at the striker. So we've gone 2 seasons. So look at their striker. Who's their main striker up front? Ivan Nilsson, not a bad option. Then they got Mohamed Ali Chow. Okay, interesting. Who is the top goal scorer? Ivan Nilsson. Then Joao Felix is there. I think he's just been moved on because he won. Again, we don't know why he's been sold to Porto. It could be a transfer requesting. I don't know. I don't think we can find that information out on here. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to continue a couple more. Usually it's probably end it at 32, but I want to continue a couple more seasons. The season bangers the goals that he's banging in Porto. I mean, the first year he got 19, next year he got 25 and 42. So he's banging goals in the Portuguese league. I want to see if he continues that. Okay, so he's still at Porto. I didn't expect to move. He's got basically more than a goal a game for Porto. 103 appearances, 64, because 60 twice is 120. Is 100, yeah, so yeah, 60, half of 120 is 60. Hang on, yeah. So hang on, it was more than a goal. It's slightly less than a goal a game, isn't it? Because it was in 3, but still very good ratio. My maths is not great, as you can probably tell. Me trying to do maths is a bad idea. The tildes are all for me at work. It's actually not even that. It's very easy. Even for me, injuries again is not an issue. I don't think we have to be concerned about those. And then so this year, 19 goals, 34 appearances, 21 and 40. Definitely a slow developer. Definitely good for deep line forward. A poacher maybe as well. I think that player trait would mean that he would be a problem playing as poacher, but definitely worth the money. I mean, £18 million they paid for him. Even if we just stuck with it for 20.5, he would have scored goals for them. Definitely a little gem here, not overly expensive. And as you see in this review, there's a possibility he wants to leave on a free from Augsburg. But again, every save is different. So, what are your thoughts on Dion? I'm going to keep going with his first name. I think he's a really nice little gem of a striker. And I think he's definitely suited for a deep line forward role. If you're a Spurs manager, for example, I think this guy is perfect for that. Because you lose Kane, bring this guy in, he can do that. He can play a deep line forward role if you're doing that with Harry Kane, of course. I'm only saying Harry Kane because I use that deep line forward role in my Spurs series. So, what are your thoughts on him, guys? Have you signed him? Have you played against him? Are you going to sign him now? Let me know in the comment section. Like I said, there's more reviews coming. I've got a list of about 10 players-ish to go through. There's no time scale on those. They'll be done when they're done. If you have enjoyed the episode, I hope you have hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel down below. And I'll catch you guys all next time. Bye-bye.